feel that you're going to be triggered, then please do not watch this. Otherwise, carry on. As a trauma survivor, the one thing that we know and we have realized so far is that yes, there is trauma. 2, you are desperately seeking a way so that it no longer sabotages our life. Now, the first thing is that we have our awareness that there is indeed that remnant of that abuse that is sat inside of us, so much so that it's created a map in us that says, you know, life is meant to be like this. I'm meant to be a martyr. I am meant to be used and abused. I am a doormat. Except consciously you know that none of those things ring true, are indeed true, right? None of those things are true for you now, or neither were they ever true for you. If anything, we started off as whole before the trauma, right? And it is only the sense of self, the individuate sense of self, that has become so fragmented that it affects how we create, or rather how we fetch from the field of consciousness as abused people or victims of abuse. Back to the psyche of a child who has been touched inappropriately. Now, what happens to them? The first relationship that you have as a result of that abuse, right? So you would have changed because of that abuse. So the first relationship you have in which there would be a sexual experience, it may not be a sexual experience that is going to be one that is pleasant, or it might create a lot of other issues for you. It might trigger in you your original boundaries being crossed. Secondly, it might create a sudden depression inside of you. And thirdly, it may not be an equal partnership. So your sexual encounter as a victim of abuse will not yield the same result as if that abuse had not taken place, because it literally does things and it changes a lot of things inside of us. Now, what a spiritual awakening does, it gives you all the tools.